Check the board. Run the score. Hit his crowd roar. Polymarket won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump. Whole day lit, Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Kalshi got smoke, Polymarket got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet, got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board. Won the score. Hit his crowd roar. Polymarket won't resolve for how many more hours? Hours. No. They got the spark. Coma cut noise. Bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly. New heat lands. Bread pulled up. Almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Comer brag. gmPM.
What up, ladies and gents? Live from Paradise still. I am here in Shelter Island, and this is episode 23 of gmPM, the only prediction market live stream that's out there that probably is worth tuning into. But we got a great show today for you guys. We got a special guest with us. Upshot Cards is here. It's been obviously a minute since we obviously chatted last. We spoke to you guys last Wednesday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Let's say what's up to the boys, and then we will kind of get into this, see what kind of news we got. We got a couple of things cooking on the news front, so we'll see what's up. Coma, what's good, my boy?
Yo. Yeah, I was in New York for the weekend, just hanging out with the boys. But other than that, yeah, I was trying to make some predictions in between. Won some, lose some, but yeah, really up in profits during the week, and I felt a lot of conviction on a play. Did not work out. Sometimes when you have those high convictions, you put a little bit more weight, and then it kind of doesn't work out the way you want it to. But overall, still a profitable week, just a little bit smaller than what it was in the beginning. But yeah, we're making moves, man. We're making moves.
I
love tennis. Yeah.
Wait, you were at a bachelor party with the boys, like a stag? You were like, where? How was it?
Yeah, no, it was good, man. It was good. I mean, some crazy stories, but that for another time. Yeah, no, none of that. Come on, now.
Ooh, bro. Come on,
we're oldies now, man.
Brad, what's good, bro? Give me something better than this guy fucking gave me. Come on, man.
Dude, GM just finally getting set up into the new office, all officially into the new place out here on the East Coast. So still processing all of these boxes. I can't find my box of cables, so my microphone and all my stuff. Like, there's too many boxes. So yeah, slowly but surely getting there. But happy to be in the new digs. Happy to have fall coming up, football coming up. And Bucket's been on a heater, so yeah, everything's looking up.
Mute. My bad. I was on mute because the landscapers are out here on the grounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want to, you know, guys. It's a tough life out here. You know what I mean? It's a very very tough life out in the eastern end of Long Island. You know what I'm saying? AKA, some people might think of it as the Hamptons. It's not the This is the Hamptons away from the Hamptons. But the show must go on.
The
The
show
show
must
must
go
go
on.
on.
This is true
That's it.
dedication.
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And guys, we got a 6-6 show for everybody today. I'm super excited. We are going to chat with the founder of Upshot. Upshot, you guys have seen we've ripped a couple of packs, obviously, like on here. We're gonna bring Retri up in a couple of minutes. We got a couple different items that we're gonna go over, but super excited to obviously go into that. They've been selling out packs like crazy. It's this combination of prediction markets, and I checked the. You guys remember when I ripped packs like when I ripped the packs that I bought? I checked on them. I checked on a few of them today, bro. One of them won like $13, another one $15, another one won some gold, another one won some Upshot thing. Like, we're gonna get clarification on exactly what all of this actually is, and then when the hedge guys are done, then maybe you guys will be able to hear exactly what I'm saying. But in the interim, Coma, kick us off. Tell me a little bit. You said you made some conviction plays with tennis. What's the deal? What happened? And then we'll go into maybe a couple of the other stories. I know we got some other headbanger stories, like the Yankees now signed with Polymarket after you guys saw that the Mets signed on with Kalshi. Yankees are now signed on with Polymarket. But Coma, before we get there, anything on the tennis front? I know you said you got fleeced a little bit. Like, anything you want to tell us? You have any alpha to share with the rest of the crew this morning?
Yeah, no, I mean, overall, like, I don't know if people are paying attention, but right now there's a tennis tournament going on in Montreal, an ATP 1000 tournament, and then there's another tournament going on in the women's side in Toronto. Was killing it pretty much this week. I was up like almost like 10, 11 units. But then I saw one of the players in the ATP side. His name is Lerner Tien. Um, he's been struggling a lot physically, and he was going against another fellow U.S. American, Tommy Paul, who is actually pretty good. But in hindsight, he did have his wedding recently, I guess, so maybe he just wants to enjoy his post wedding life a little bit more before the big majors. So he got like weirdly dominated by this guy who was obviously physically injured, and then near the end he literally told him during the handshake, like, hey, by the way, I was cramping. And I was like, holy crap, this is so psyop like crazy. And I put around like 3 to 5 units on that game, and that lost. So I decided to fade him again yesterday because he was going against someone that was killing it, like was winning 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. And then all of a sudden that guy loses too. So yeah, I went from being up like 10, 11 units to being up only like 2 units, 3 units. So I did a little oversizing, good lesson to learn. But sometimes when you have the conviction, you got to do it. But it could also go the opposite way. Like if those won, then I would have been up like 17 units this week, kind of thing. So it is what it is. You got to learn your lessons. You got to take it on the chin when you go big. Sometimes, it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Probably just gonna just like not play him anymore, kind of thing. Just because for whatever reason, if you didn't know, sports is rigged, so this might be psyoped by the internet folks. They're trying to get like people to keep betting against him so they can make more money. So yeah, it is what it is.
He said, in case you didn't know, sports is rigged. Get out of here, bro.
Sports is rigged. You just gotta figure out how to win with them. You gotta win
Right,
with the
right.
riggery, or you gotta lose against. Like he's gotta be on the right side. Essentially,
We never hear you say sports is rigged when you cash in unit after unit after unit.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
I know it's rigged. That's how you win. Actually, that's how you win. You just got to be on the right side of the rigging. Like
Yeah,
it's gonna make up words until it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Anderson, I wish, bro. I know it might look like I'm retired, but I promise you I'm not. I swear I'm not. This is the girlfriend. This is the GF's birthday weekend, so you gotta.
He took the gmPM money, never gave it to me and Bread, and then now he owns a
Ow!
yacht. Yeah.
I'm out. Yeah, exactly. Now I was boating all weekend. You know what I'm saying? Wearing fancy shoes and khakis. The day that happens, don't fuck that out of here. Yeah. All right. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, right now, because post World Cup, I know it's not as exciting, but this is the trenches, guys. This is what you have to do to make money in the PM space right now. You got to find the value, and I'd say tennis is a lot easier to capitalize on because it's not a team sport. So as long as you know these individuals like head to heads, their mentality. Obviously, you're just making observations, and not we all become doctors apparently in tennis. Like, oh, this guy's kind of like limping. He must have a broken ankle. Just overall, it's a fun experience. I can't wait till soccer and like NFL and stuff comes out. But so far, tennis has been keeping me busy.
You were heavy on the injury reports or injury timeouts. Like you were heavy. Like almost every episode we were talking, you were just like, "Listen, guys, I think to look out for." Yeah, listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But sometimes I remember you got a clip where it was like, "Oh, I thought that this one was gonna be a little bit more." When you're like, "Are they faking? Are they not faking? Like, what's the deal?" All right, bro. All right, let's go to one of the other main stories, and then we'll bring up Retri in a couple of minutes. I did want to talk about the Yankees. We obviously, you've heard us talk about here on the show how the New York Attorney General they didn't waste a single second. The second that clock struck midnight against their lawsuit against Kalshi, the second they could file a motion, they did. They're suing Kalshi for $36 billion. In that time, right, the Mets signed a deal, partnership deal, like official prediction market sponsor of the New York Mets. Stevie Cohen not wasting any time. Kalshi inked that deal. 6 days after New York's own Attorney General sued Kalshi for $36 billion, calling it illegal gambling. The biggest New York City market and Montreal, the biggest team in all of New York, are now on the opposite side and saying, "Hey, we're going to sign with Kalshi," and they signed a deal to become, or Polymarket signed a deal to become the official prediction market sponsor of the New York Yankees. Guys, what do we make of this at this point? I know we said, listen, the money's going to talk. Is this now going to snowball into a bunch of others? And does this set maybe these teams up for maybe something they need to be a little bit worried or scared about? Brett, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be sweet if like each division kind of sided with a prediction market. That'd be awesome. It'd kind of add a whole nother layer of predicting, you know what I mean? But it's I don't know. I think it's going to come back and bite him in the ass, man. I mean, I think when all of this stuff kind of comes out in the wash and these prediction markets just ultimately become regulated like sports books, it'll be the same thing as like, any of these teams partnering with FanDuel or DraftKings or any of those, so it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. But I don't think that it's anything more than short-term kind of hype, like some buzz, just something to make news and be, look at us, we're in prediction markets too. We're hip, we're cool, so we'll see how it all shakes out though.
Yeah, good take. Como, what about you? And wait, real quick, Ryan, no, we are not back on the duck bus. That's just nature, bro. It's just ducks in the background, okay? I don't know what to tell you, fucking guy. Coma, your take on the Yankees and Polymarket.
I want to. Are the Dodgers partnered with anyone? But like, what does these partnerships even mean at the end of the day? Is it like they're just getting paid a lot and they put a Kalshi badge on their,
That's it. That's
Did
it.
they replace the New York logo with the Kalshi logo? The New York Kalshis. How much they gotta pay to get that kind of sponsorship?
Here's what it says. Comment says deal includes Yankee Stadium signage, branding on local broadcasts, and fan experiences. But it says no dollar figure was disclosed, so we don't even know how much the deals are worth.
That's super interesting. What does that mean, Dave? What does that mean?
Oh no!
How much money do you think it would take? Like, where are they just raising a bunch of money and then just throwing it at teams? It kind of reminds me of like a FTX kind of situation where they were just branding with like every single known company to demand, and then
comparison.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying they don't have a token, so it's okay. But like FTX was signing with like TSM, League of Legends Sports, and just like random sports teams. Yeah. Just because like Sam Bankman-Fried wanted to be cool, but now what does that mean?
Do you remember FTX? They even named the Miami Heat Arena FTX. Wait, is it still named that, by the way? Is it still named FTX Arena?
No way.
No,
that
right?
has to have gone away.
Right. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know what the dollar amount is, but I think it's like, look, it's a branding race, right? Like we want to be the top guys, and I think we talked about this last time. It's like these guys hate each other. And Brett, I think you said it last time too. It's like these fucking guys hate each other. I don't know. I don't understand why. Like you guys are literally the top two dogs in the game. Why are you not working together to try and like push this whole space forward? Like that you guys are hating each other. People are throwing money at you. Polymarket's trying to raise now another round at a $20 billion valuation. I get it. Kalshi is a little bit further ahead, but I don't know, man. Like, what are they
There's no
doing?
such thing as the goodness of your heart, Dave, in this space. You know that, right?
Bro, goodness of your heart. Like, the goodness of your pockets at the end of the day. You guys are costing each other money. Yeah, go ahead, Brett.
Yeah, they're all, I mean, ultimately, they're all pushing the sports books out of it. I mean, the sports books are trying to play catch up, you know, and be like, oh, we offer prediction market style, you know, predicting now on our platforms too. And DraftKings, it looks like quarterly they're going to be down. Like they have a huge revenue decline coming up. So it's going to be interesting to see all the existing sponsorships. Cause I mean, you can't go into a sports bar and watch a game without seeing a DraftKings logo somewhere. You know what I mean? Are those all going to get replaced by Kalshi and Polymarket logos?
Yeah, good point. I don't know. I do not know. But it's going to be interesting to see because if the Mets and the Yankees now officially signed, Coma, I think it was a good point you brought up. It's like, are the Dodgers not going to fucking like who are the Dodgers signing with at this point? And the fact that there's no money disclosed, interesting, very interesting. Why is there no money disclosed? I don't know, but I guess we will see. We will see how it goes. There was a couple other things, nothing like major crazy news. I know we're kind of like in a lull a little bit right now, but I really do want to kind of cover this. I want to cover Upshot, right? Because we got a couple people from Upshot here, like in the crowd. Shout out to you guys that tuned in, that came through. Dillo, Anderson, what's up? Shout out to you, Nunu, what's up? Ryan. And I want to hear all about Upshot. We've been opening packs for a couple of weeks now. I want to get the skinny. I still don't know what's what. So we're gonna get the full skinny from Retri, who's here. I'm going to bring him up now. So ladies and gents, welcome. Retri, what's up, man? Founder of Upshot. What's good, man? How are you? Thanks for joining the show, man. Welcome to gmPM.
Hey, thanks for having me, Dave. And it's good to see you both, Coma and Brett as well. I'm super happy to be here.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. Thank you for taking the time, obviously, to come chat with us, to talk with us. We've been opening Upshot packs for a minute. We've been seeing you guys sell out packs like crazy. I've been trying to like snag packs here or there, sports packs, mystery packs, this packs. I'm still trying. I was going through my inventory this morning. I had like 4 or 5 notifications being like, oh, this one, this one, this one. So I wanted obviously to bring you on here so that we can literally just talk a little shop, understand what Upshot actually is. I know that you've obviously been busy. You just came back from Comic-Con. So there's so many different kind of components to this. So I wanted like the 3 of us or the 4 of us now on the show to be able to just maybe like walk through, break it down. I'll share my screen. I'll show people some packs that I've ripped, cards that I have, claims that maybe I still have open. But give us like from the starter for like the total noob that literally has no idea like what Upshot is. Give us like a quick breakdown of like what the hell is Upshot?
All right. So for the total noob, what is Upshot? Upshot is the world's first prediction card platform. If you imagine Polymarket and Pokemon coming together and having a baby, you would get a product like ours. And the best part about Upshot is every single card that's featured on the platform is basically a prediction on the future. And when it comes true, a user gets a shot at cash prizes. Is that simple enough, Dave? Or we can dive into the deeper granular details after this too.
That is 100% simple enough. I would say now, well, I'll defer to the boys. I don't know if the boys have any other questions, but like, well, maybe let me ask you one. Like, how did you come up with this idea? Like, and is there anybody else out there that's actually doing? Because I have not seen anything like this before. So when we saw it, we were just kind of like, holy shit, like this is a really cool novel concept. How did you come up with the idea? And is there anybody else out there doing like something similar to what you guys are?
Yeah, to my knowledge, we're the only platform on the market that is featuring predictions in such a way. And if I were to sum up why we're doing it, we can start off with a problem, which I'm sure you guys are well aware of, that on regular prediction markets, most people that don't do deep analysis actually get squashed in the middle by sophisticated traders and market makers. Upshot exists as a way where regular people can get familiar with predictions and get exposed to predictions in a way that is super fun, super simple, and very welcoming. I showed my family members Polymarket and Kalshi back when the US elections were taking off. And for the majority of people that are out there on the streets, they can't use these platforms. Too complicated unless you've traded stock before. And for a lot of people, it's so intimidating that we thought that a new form factor would make things very, very fun. And what more fun than trading cards?
I love it, man. I love it. Like trade, like, cause like you'd be crazy, or like unless people have been living under a rock, right? Like the digital gotcha packs, right? Like for Pokemon cards and everything else, like is all the rage right now. I would say, if anything, you know how people are saying, oh, crypto and Web3, everything right now is a casino, but it is, call it whatever you want, right? Like people call prediction markets gambling. It doesn't Coma's out here crushing it, right? Like you said, the majority of people are gonna get crushed, but like if you have some sort of an edge, it would be cool. But this really gamifies the experience and makes it super fun. Like it make like just ripping the packs, opening the packs, seeing exactly what's what. Because then like you get some packs, and like we were talking about this, I'm like, come on, I don't even know what the hell this prediction, what this market is, right? Like we're focused mostly on like, you know what I'm saying, Coma? Like remember, I was like, we're focused mostly on sports and shit. I don't even know what this stuff was. So yeah, I think it's a whole new thing. Guys, any initial questions before maybe we jump with Retri into the platform and kind of just start digging in?
Yeah, no, I'd love to figure out how we can like buy the packs, and like what does it mean to hold the pack, right? Because I think obviously predictions end, right? So does your value end with the prediction being completed and stuff like that? Because generally with packs like gotchas and all that stuff, the value is in like holding and, you know, letting the price go up and things like that. So I just would love to understand your like approach behind the packs, and are there like intrinsic value behind it after, you know, after holding it and whatnot? And how are these images generated? That's pretty cool.
Our whole idea here is, look, we know that prediction markets are a force of nature, right? Never before in the history of mankind do we have a marketplace just to trade pure information. And that's super cool. But, you know, Upshot exists to basically open up the market in a category we label as prediction play. We think that there's going to be many flavors of predictions or prediction markets in the future. And we just want to go after this category, which is prediction trading cards. So basically, like I was saying earlier, right, Coma, every single card is a prediction of the future. So when you look at the card, there's a description and a storyline, which is basically the prediction. And what you win is the prize at the bottom of the card. Some cards pay you outright cash when the prediction comes true. Some cards give you, in this case, gold, which is basically a competitive currency. There is a competitive game on the platform right now. We call them contests, but players compete with one another to score points. It's almost like deck building. It's almost like hand building, where you assemble a hand of cards that you believe will come true, and you try and score higher than the other players. And that's how you unlock your cash prizes.
So you're like going on, it's almost like a pack battle kind of thing.
It's almost like a deck battle. So Dave here might open a couple of packs and he'll look at all his cards that he has, and he'll assemble which ones he has conviction in, and he'll lock them into this contest. And I might do the same with a different set of cards, and we go head to head. The person with the most points scored at the end, when all the predictions strike, will basically be the one unlocking their prizes. There you go. This is an example of what Dave did, right? He's got 2 cards that hit.
Yeah.
1 card missed.
Yep.
And he's waiting for another 2 more to come true.
This is cool. Okay, so this contest isn't necessarily over at this point, right? So I won both of these, right? But here's my question, right? So now with the contest, like I won both of these. Now I have to wait, so they're locked. So I can't claim anything on these as of yet. I have to wait until these other two come in, essentially, or like get resolved, in order to see exactly where I fall in this contest, to see what amount of, or what place I fall into, to determine how much money I can claim from the prize pool.
That's right. That's right. So you're waiting for these other two cards, and by the looks of it, they carry a lot of points. So if both of them come true, right, I think that you'll very quickly find yourself at top spot. But unless Brett here has another lineup that could be behind you and catching up. So it's a head-to-head thing. It depends on who can assemble the best deck or the best hand of cards.
Wait, so right now I'm technically number 5 out of 110. Is this what it's saying to me right now? Like
That's right.
I'm currently
For this
wow.
particular contest, you are number 5, and I hope you keep that position. So we have multiple contests running concurrently. The total jackpot right now, I think, is 22,000, but we've got many different windows and brackets for players to compete with one another.
That's really, really cool. Okay, got it. So, okay, so now I looked at my, hold on, I want to look at my collection, because help me understand the difference between, obviously, like, this is the money I deposited, and if there's any like predictions, like I still have one I need to claim. Actually, let me do that now.
There you go.
Because, yeah, there's.
While you claim that, Dave, I got a question. I got a question for
sure.
everybody. Like, so how are, like, with these blind packs, right? How are the markets selected? You know, like, how is each individual market kind of? Is there rarity rankings? You know, are there chase cards, essentially, like a chase market that you know is going to exist in one of these like blind packs?
Mm-hmm. All right. So when we create a pack, right, most of our packs are themed to particular categories. Like we've got Formula One packs. Oh, that's your claim card. We've got NFL for the Americans out there. We even have mixed packs that contain finance, crypto cards, and politics cards together. Now, when we create a pack, what we do is we create a market. So an example here is this is a pack. This is a event called AMD, which is basically a AMD event, right? If you click on that little pill there, AMD MI 350, yeah, right there, Dave, thanks. So this is what we call an event. And the different cards in this event, if you scroll down, are the different outcomes that are possible from this event. So most markets are yes, no, but a lot of our markets, so to speak, have multiple outcomes. And what we do is we assign the number of cards to each outcome depending on what's out there when we write the cards. And after that, it's up to the players how they want to swap them with one another, how they want to chase some of these cards. Now, there are extremely rare cards on the platform. During the FIFA World Cup, someone walked away with one card that was worth $2,300, and he claimed it as well because Spain won the World Cup. So there are chase cards in every single pack that players are consistently hunting and competing with one another to go pull those cards.
Wow. $2,300, and he won that $2,300 because Spain won the World Cup, or because you could sell it on the marketplace beforehand, right? Like just the same way that you can sell a prediction market position early if you wanted to and not wait for the final outcome. He could have easily sold that card, let's say, right before the final if he wasn't confident or whatever, on the marketplace for cash.
We operate quite differently to other prediction markets. So a regular prediction market, what you're essentially buying is a share, and you swap that share with other players. On Upshot, it's a little bit different. The game, if I can use an analogy here, think of it as a poker game. You know, me, Dave, Coma, and Brett, we come to the table. What do? We put our chips in, and then we draw some cards, right? And then we compete to try and get those chips from the table. Upshot is quite similar. Whenever a purchase is made, cash goes into all the prize pools. Players get their cards, and they choose and they compete with one another to unlock those cards. You can swap cards on the marketplace with other players, but you don't essentially get cash. You get platform credits, you get other cards that you can use to unlock more cash.
Okay, got it. Okay, so wait, let's go back to my
Let's
claim.
go back
So
to your winning
now-
card.
Yeah. Let's go back to my winning card. Okay, so now this one was one that I pulled initially, right? Like I just saw one of the packs that were available to buy. I was buying them, and the packs are super cheap. They were like $5, right? Like
All our
and
packs are low barrier. All
I
of
love
them are designed to be low barrier to entry.
I love it. And then wait, what percentage do you keep out of like the cards? So I know you said a lot of that money goes into the prize pool. What do you and Upshot keep as a business versus what goes into the prize pool percentage wise?
Oh, you're gonna love this. On the platform right now, we're actually putting everything back for our users.
Ooh.
So we actually don't take a platform rate at the moment for our platform fee for all of our packs. Now, that being said, our business model is to actually take a percentage of the top line, which we're setting at 5% when we start monetizing this. But right now, we're in the mindset of growth. We want to create a good user experience. So everything that we get, we're putting it back for our users. In fact, we're putting in more than that as well. We won the base grant last year for winning base batches, and we're using that cash to actually put it back into prize pools as well for users.
That's awesome. Okay, and this is all built on base, right? So like when I connect my X account, it's Privy in the background, automatically creating me a wallet, and everything built on everything is on base. Yeah.
The backend functions on base. The native currency is USDC on base. But you know what? For us nerds, we can nerd out about Privy and account abstraction. But for a regular person using this, they don't need to worry about that. They can use credit cards to buy packs and not worry about any of the crypto jargon.
That's really cool. Yeah, I remember. So I got my nephew onto this, by the way, Retri. He's 17 years old. I was in Jersey by my sister's last week. It was his birthday, so I bought him a couple of packs, and I'm like, hey, check this out. Because he can't open up a Kalshi account. He can't open up what's it called, like a Polymarket account. You know what I mean? So this is a way for him to kind of like get involved, but also still kind of play the pack game. And he loved it. Like I funded his account with like $100, and they bought a bunch of different packs. So I should have brought him actually in on this episode. Maybe you come back and we do like another recap episode to kind of see how he did. But okay, wait. So let me go back here.
He needs to be careful though, because we want to be 18 plus as well.
Right,
so
of course.
He might have trouble withdrawing later because he lives in the States, and we're going to KYC him if he's under 18. But all the best though. He should give you all his cards, by the way, Dave.
Fair, 100%. Nate, if you're watching, you have to give me all of your cards, all of your winnings for now until you turn 18 in a couple of months, my boy. Sorry about that.
That's right. Keep it for him. Hold it nice for him until he turns 18, and then you can give him birthday gift.
Fair enough. Okay, so now this actually, so AMD obviously reported their earnings, their revenue printed obviously between 11 billion and 11.59 billion. This hits. All I have to do now is just click claim prize, and $13 is automatically going to be added to my total right here.
That's right. Go for it.
Amazing. Love this.
And there you go.
Bam. Seamless.
And I hope you roll that into more packs. We have one dropping tomorrow around this time as well.
Oh my God, you broke my heart this morning, Retro. I was like, I want to open up some packs here. And you were like, dude, I didn't realize we were going to sell out of all of our packs. And I'm like, what? Like,
I really thought we would have packs today. I was supposed to give you guys some packs to rip on stream, but we sold out, and our next drop's happening tomorrow.
Yeah, I see. So tomorrow, what's peak season? What exactly is this? Like, so like I see the name, but like for me, if it's sports, I see you have Premier League coming up, which is going to be awesome. What exactly is peak season? What is this? What kind of cards am I going to be pulling in this pack?
Yeah, so you're going to mix. It's a mixed pack full of entertainment. So things like movies, things like TV shows. This pack will have it. Things like entertainment awards, music awards. This pack will have all of that. So if you're into culture and shows and movies, this is the pack for you.
I love this. I love this. Oh my God, we're gonna do. If you guys have Love Island on here, I'm telling you right now, you guys, we're gonna be best friends. We are gonna
You
be
can play with
best.
your partners, guys.
100%, 100%.
It makes the show more tolerable, right? I don't watch
God,
Love Island, but I heard that it's very addictive.
I
But it's
mean, I
also
don't.
those
I
kind of
kind of.
like that kind of entertainment, right?
I mean, I kind of watch it a little bit. I watch
For the value, right? You know, you're only watching it for the value, not for the
for the
entertainment.
content, right? Exactly, bro. For the show. Like, what do you think? Like, I'm doing it for myself? 100% not. As I look over at the girlfriend, she's like, "You say Love Island?" I'm like, yeah, I did say Love Island. What's been the response so far, Retri? Like, you guys are selling out packs like crazy. Obviously, like the market is loving this, right? Like I mean, did you guys expect this or what?
I think we're still in the iterative phase of the product. I think as far as any startup is concerned, we are in the growth mindset, meaning that we still want to grow our player base, we want to grow our revenues. The players who are really into this and have done their homework, they do really like it, and a lot of good players with skill are actually making a decent amount of return on their efforts. So that's really cool. But at the same time, look, we're not as cool or as sexy as some of the other pack ripping platforms because you're not getting cards that you know. A lot of platforms have Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards or baseball cards.
Yep.
Upshot is so new, so we have this challenge of trying to introduce this brand new concept to the world, and that's always an uphill battle, which is fun, which I hope to get some good battle scars from.
Dude, it's amazing. Like, it's incredible. Like, I think it's such a novel concept and a really cool idea because, dude, when I was opening the first initial packs, I was getting like markets about like like the prime minister of India and like parliamentary elections in other countries, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I didn't even know what this was, but it was really cool because like it made me go to Polymarket and be like, okay, like what is actually all of this stuff, you know? So yeah, I mean, it's been amazing. So one last thing, and then I'll open it up for questions from the boys. And if anybody obviously in the chat has any questions, what is the like when I'm looking here, right? What does the gold do? What does the XP do? And what is the shot, right? Like what are these different values that I can like cash these cards in for, and like what purpose do they serve?
All right. So USD is simple, right? USD is the
Yep.
world's reserve currency at the moment for now until BTC takes over. Gold is basically a competitive currency. You compete with other players. It's mainly a contest thing. So you earn gold from contest cards, but at the same time, this is the game. You accumulate gold from a lot of your winning cards, and there is a leaderboard that ends every single month that gives people cash prizes. So if you go to your dashboard, Dave, you will find a little leaderboard right there to your right. And basically, every single month, there is a cash payout, and players accumulate XP and they try and beat one another to basically unlock cash. Now, you can save your goal up and you can burn goal for these leaderboard points, and you can climb this as well. So you've got some players saving it for next season. You've got some players, using it right away. Different people, each to their own, how they want to use their goal points.
Really interesting. Holy cow. Okay. And then what is this shot moniker or the shot that I got over here? What's this?
Yeah, shot is basically a free platform currency that is basically part of our free game. So every day when you log in, you can actually get a free card on us, and those cards will give you shot points. I'm sure you've seen it in your dashboard where there's like that little claim button. You can claim a free card every day. Now, the cool part is if you accumulate shots, right, you can actually go to the marketplace and go get yourself some cards that could potentially win you cash.
Got it. How many shot do I need to go get a new card?
It depends on the price of the card. So if the card is like $2,000, you're gonna need a lot of shots.
Mm.
Got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different facets to this, right? Like it's collecting, you have the contests that are happening, right? Which I think is really cool. I just did this because I was like, let me just kind of take a shot at it. And I did like the auto build lineup, right? So it's almost like fantasy. You know what I'm saying? So Coma, check it out. It was like fantasy where it was like it saw all of my cards, and I was like, I want to enter this contest for this specific thing, and obviously like that specific category, like I think it was sports or whatever, right, for the sports packs, and I just did auto select, right? But you can go in and manually do one, and this is where I have two out of 3 won so far, and I have those other 2. If you saw that are now like just waiting to be resolved, and if I get those, then I get a nice little stimmy action, which is cool. Because dude, I haven't, just so everybody is clear, I've maybe put 25 or 30 bucks into this platform. I've bought maybe 5. You could see by my collection, I've literally bought maybe 5 or 6 packs. Like it's pretty much it. Like bottom line. So now if that lineup gets me a portion of that $300 prize and I win $100, $50, $100, I just made my money back, and I'm having like fun at the same time while also like really like entrenching myself into all of the different like prediction markets. Retro, how does your brain come up with shit like this, man? I never understood how people's like, who did you think this up and we're like, oh, let's combine like pack ripping with prediction markets, and then just boom, this was done.
Well, I mean, I'm a lazy guy. So when I go into a prediction market and I look at all those markets, I just want people to give me the outcomes, and then I can sort them out myself instead of go shopping for them. And I thought that users might appreciate something like this as well. And there's the whole, like you said, Dave, there's the whole discoverability element where I could discover things about topics that I otherwise wouldn't know. But if you like a specific niche, then you can go down into the niche packs like NFL, Formula One, or football.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, boys, I'll open it up for questions. I could go on and ask a million different questions, but you guys go ahead. Let me know if you guys have questions, and then come back to me. I don't know. I'm frozen on the screen.
Yeah, like I guess if someone new is starting off, like where would you say is like the best way to kind of like onboard? Is it just like opening the packs, and then after that, what will be the next, like forming like the 5 cards or whatever kind of thing?
Yeah, so if someone's really new, look, you can play the free game, which come in every day, get some cards, get yourself familiar with the concept. Prediction on card comes true, you claim prizes, and there's also free contests that you can participate in to get your confidence up. Then the next step is to literally rip open some packs. And the platform has a variety of videos. When you land on certain pages, videos pop up that you can learn. We've got a whole bunch of docs as well, and a very active bunch of people on Twitter that are ready to help you.
Love this. Brad, any questions before I go back into like the 50,000 that I have so far?
Yeah, I mean, so are you going to keep, like, as the platform grows, you're going to roll out to where there are packs that you can come in and buy at any point during the day? Or are you going to keep it as far as a daily drop? Once they sell out, they're sold out?
Good question.
The goal here really is to have consistent packs at all times that are relevant to everything that's happening in the world. Though the nature of trading cards means that players tend to love something that's more limited edition. So every single pack drop that we do definitely is limited, meaning there's only a certain number of them. Collectors like that. Although the supply of it, we will start gradually increasing as our user base grows.
Yeah, awesome. I can't wait to buy some packs tomorrow morning. It looks like here. The next one I can get is tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Brett, I'm with you. So, Retri, how many, like from the pack perspective, how many I see tomorrow? Obviously, $5.65. They drop in 22 hours. Obviously, what is it, 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern time? How many packs do you sell in total? What have you seen has been like sellout ratio? Has it been going faster and faster? I'm assuming Premier League is probably going to be crazy. Yeah, let's start there, and then I'll go on to the next question.
Yeah, sports generally are the faster ones to sell out compared to politics and finance. I think a lot of our users prefer sports, or they feel like it's a much more approachable concept for them to play contest. We do a couple of thousand packs every single drop, and the goal here is to scale that number up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. How fast have they been selling out? Because when I initially came
You know
on,
what?
faster and faster. Yeah.
Some packs do sell out within hours. Some packs sell out within half the day. Some of
Wow.
them might sit on shelves for a whole week. It depends
Yeah.
on the chase cards and what cards come in every single pack. And players like hunting those cards.
So tell me about the different types of cards, because right, like I saw some had like legendary status on it, others had, right, like what do these mean right here? When I see legendary, how do I know that I got like an amazing potential pack? Like how did I know that like maybe I get an amazing pack or an amazing
Yeah,
card, rather amazing pull?
yeah. Right now, it's really up to the player how they want to decide what card is good for them. Because a legendary card that might carry a huge prize on it might not actually come true. But here's what matters. The prize on the card that you could potentially win is the most important thing right now. The prize and the prediction. That's all that matters. The legendary status, sometimes some cards might be more rare than others, but it doesn't mean that you could pull. It doesn't mean that a legendary card is guaranteed to win. If that
Right.
if that makes sense.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And if I put, is it possible to pull doubles, right? Like if do I, like, is it possible for me to pull, let's say this card as a double, right? Like out of a pack, and can I win potentially twice on the same prediction or the same outcome?
Yes, you can. You can definitely stack as many of the same card as you want, provided they are still in stock. And yes, like any card game, sometimes you might get similar cards as well. So if you don't like having similar cards, you can dump those cards in the marketplace and walk away with hopefully some contest points that you can use for leaderboard rewards.
Interesting. Okay, so now if I and also now so now if I think that McElroy, right? So here, McElroy wins the playoff opener. Okay, if I think McElroy, like this hasn't resolved yet, right? It's still it needs until August the 16th. So right now, what can I do with this? I can go and actually sell this in the market, or I can just sell this card right now for 447 gold.
That's right. So if you don't believe that he's going to win, sell this card, get that goal, use it to climb the leaderboard instead.
Ah, okay. So you could just use this to essentially grab like all the cards that you're getting. You could just sell for gold, sell for gold. But if he does win, but it says my potential winnings are 941. So I'm not winning cash if this pans out. I'm only winning gold.
That's right. This is this card you would use in a contest. So collect a few more of these gold cards and make sure you put them into the contest, because that's how you get the most bang for your buck for them.
Got it. Okay. McElroy, I don't believe in you, sir. I am not buying you, and I am taking my gold. Thank you very much.
There you go. Take your gold, save it for a rainy day.
That's it.
But you
That's
can
it.
go onto the marketplace and see who's selling other cards. I hope there are a lot of people dumping their cards, and you can go swap them out here for something that you believe in.
Wow. Okay. So wait. So what? Let's see this for a second. So this is now, you could potentially $466. Oh, and if you have all like your one available purchase from the shop, 4,007. And this is somebody setting the price. Who's the shopkeeper? Is that you, the house?
The shopkeeper is actually an AMM.
Oh.
So all of our cards, right, are somewhat liquid in a way that you can dump any single card into the AMM to walk away with either some platform currency. So the price here does adjust as more people buy or sell a particular card.
Got it. Okay. And if this
Yeah.
resolves by August 11th, I have no idea what this is. Upshot X, LB, LBMA, LLPAPM. I don't even know what market. What
All right,
or
this is
ice failed
finance.
to,
This is finance.
a complete set of daily fixes for any metal during the window. I have no idea what that is. Finance, yeah.
It's basically precious metals.
Wow.
Do you guys have
Crazy.
people internally in the team that know all these markets? Is that how you guys are deciding?
So we have different team members focusing on different things. So we have one team member that's focused on finance and politics, another one for individual sports.
Dang,
Really
that's pretty cool.
interesting.
How big is the team?
Yeah.
The team is 5 people right now.
Got it. No, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, some of these markets, I'm like, I've never heard of this, and I was like, what's going on? How do you guys decide?
The cool part, I guess it's it's a double-edged sword, right? There are cards in there that absolutely everybody loves, and then there are cards in there that feature markets that are more obscure or niche, and that's part of the surprise as well. When you open a pack of cards, you get a card like this one paying you $400, and the incentive here is for people to go research and quickly make a decision.
Wild. Because there's a whole strategy here, right? Because like if you see something, you probably want to then go out to the marketplace and be like, if you have conviction, let's say in a play, I want to go find more cards like that could potentially pay out. Like, is there like sniping? I don't want to say arbitrage opportunity, but is there like sniping opportunities where it's like something is about to resolve, people that are maybe unaware that maybe have their stuff listed on the marketplace, that people are then going out and being like, holy shit, this guy had Zverev winning in Toronto and whatever, it's hypothetical, and Zverev's now in the finals, and it's just like this guy has it listed for $5 when the payout is $50. I'm scooping this up. Like, is there like are people sniping like that in the marketplace as well?
Definitely. There are a lot of people looking for a good deal on the marketplace and sniping cards. Occasionally, someone dumps a card that's worth a couple $100 that comes true. And we've heard stories like that. We've celebrated stories like that as well.
Damn, that is crazy. And you guys have like an X group chat or an X community, right? Where like people are kind of sharing their wins. Do you have like a Telegram chat or anything?
That's right.
Where
So
does the community gather?
Most of the time in Discord, but our community comes from all over the place. It depends as well, because we work with a bunch of streamers like yourself, and each streamer group does have a little sub community that they enjoy this game with.
I love it, man. I think this is so cool. Okay, so now let's shift for a second. I'm gonna stop the screen share because I want you to tell us about, you just came back from Comic-Con, and maybe should I not be telling this? Or, I mean, people that were at Comic-Con already saw it, you know what I mean? But is there
might have saw some things. We haven't made a online announcement about it, so it's a little bit hush hush at the moment. But look, the ultimate experience that we want to create is a phygital experience. So these cards are something that we eventually want to put in your hand, which brings a brand new way that people can collect and predict. So think about this. Brett. You've got a rookie card of this player that you know is one day going to hit big, and you receive that card as part of a prediction, and you can hold on to it as part of a memento. And if it comes true, you also win cash. But it's a new way for you to express your fandom. It's a new way for you to express things that you believe in this world. Now think about all the crazy things that will happen in the future. Don't you want to collect cards that talk about when, humanity is going to set up a colony on Mars? Don't you want to collect cards, some crazy cards about wild things that are happening in the future? But at the same time, as simple as this, if I were to hang out in a sports bar with Koma and Dave, and all we want to do is rip packs and talk about a football game, we can do that as well. And we can trade cards with each other before we go home.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in, man. I would buy a ton of futures cards. I would absolutely degen hard into that as Pokemon cards, and I've been collecting Magic cards for years, and yes, some of them end up getting graded, some of them end up getting played, and that would be insane, especially for crypto prices. You know, just getting those packs out with enough time to kind of, you know, what is it, by end of year, you know, maybe or something like that. You know, what will the price of BTC be end of year? You know, and I mean, you got to make sure that they're foil, right? I mean, you got to have some like alternate artwork, some full art, some, you know, we can
Exclusive art as art.
yeah,
Cool
exactly.
stuff. But
That's
yeah,
so
that's the
cool.
gist of it. Physical cards that you can hold on to and treasure. And the best part is that card could potentially one day have collectible value as well as intrinsic value that you can actually claim some prizes on the platform.
Retri, like how, like, I mean, this is real, like there's nothing screams crypto or Web3 more than speculation, right? Like that's literally what drives this entire market. And now if you own a digital and a physical representation of a card or a potential outcome that might happen at some point in the future, that is speculation literally bottled up. Like literally, like, I mean, you've literally cornered that now, and now people can literally speculate and run wild. And as the markets continue to change and go up and down, right? Like the first, because like I was never a person, and Coma, tell me if you're different, you know, when it's like, oh, GTA to be released by the end of 2026 or 20, I'm not putting money into that prediction market. There's no fucking way. I'm not tying my money up to wait until the end of 2026. No, it's, if it was January, February, there's no way. Maybe if it was a month out or 3 weeks out, different story. But then the odds don't favor you. But if I could buy a pack and get a card that says GTA release until blah, 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 like that changes the game for in a $5 pack. That changes the game for me a little bit. You know what I mean?
I do like the, I mean, personally, I really like the whole intrinsic value and holding, and then like being able to like share, like, hey, I made this prediction XYZ ago, and you know, like we made X amount of money from it or whatever, right? I think there is some aspect of it that can be very, very tempting. Maybe it could even be tempting that you also got a card that said it was going to work, but it was actually wrong, right? So maybe there's some like ways where you could hold intrinsic value both ways, right? Where it was like a wrong prediction and a right prediction, and then you like partner up with, like, I'm sure PSA will be willing to grade one of those things as well, and then you could, I don't know, maybe there won't be a lot of pop, right? Because you guys kind of dictate the market in that sense. So yeah, I think there's some value there where, long-term wise, you make a trade, you make money off of it, take your profit to, claim it and then grade it. And then, yeah, people will be interested in it, in my opinion. Yeah.
Hey, ultimately, we all want to be right more than we want to make money. That's
Sure.
that's the human fallacy. And cards are the ultimate social flex, right? If I got something that I really believed in and I could hold, and when it comes through, I could literally wave it at my friend.
Nothing like me being able to sit here and be like, Coma, I fucking told you so. Look at my card. Cash my winnings, baby. I would love that. I would love that. I think the physical and digital thing is really cool, Retri. I think what you guys, and you're constantly innovating. Is there anything, I mean, you've given us a lot, but in the last like maybe minute or two that we have with you, is there anything else that maybe is on the immediate horizon? I mean, other than, I mean, obviously guys, like the packs are dropping. You have the entertainment packs and kind of, pop culture packs dropping tomorrow. You have the Premier League dropping in a couple of days. Anything else that you guys are cooking up right now, Retri, that maybe you want to, even though I might have spilled your Phygital Alpha a little bit early, anything else you want to share with us?
It's all right. The community knows that we do have plans for that, although we haven't announced it yet. But stay tuned for more news and information about that. What else can I say? We actually want to run one more experiment on the digital front. We think that right now, while a lot of people are enjoying opening packs, we think that there's one more really novel way that we can deliver prediction cards into the hands of everyday people. This will be done digitally. It's almost like a new game mode where there's a bit of a skill or decision-making tree involved. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably take us a while to build that, But as an early stage company, I think it's important to, try different things, because what ultimately will get us to massive product market fit is might not be realized yet.
Got it. I love it, man. I love it. I think this is such a cool, novel concept. I'd love to obviously have you back on here in a couple of weeks so that we can chat. Don't forget you better set aside some packs for the gmPM show from the upcoming drops, Retri. Okay, make sure.
Hey, slide into. We're already in DM, so definitely would love to hook you guys up with some packs.
Awesome. Dude, this was phenomenal. I know we're already at the hour mark, so I very, very much appreciate your Retri. Thank you guys. Go check out the Discord. They have their X community as well for Upshot. And last question, Retri, what'd you think of the trailer? I tried my best, bro. I'm out here trying to create trailers. What'd you think of the video trailer? Not bad, eh?
Man, thank you for putting the video trailer out. A lot of podcasters and streamers don't even bother to do anything. They just put out a little tweet for the show, right? But the fact that you guys went through the Google Drive, did a whole bunch of homework. No, I really love that, Dave. Appreciate it.
Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Guys, great show. Coma bread, good stuff, boys. I'm going to go enjoy the last little bits of paradise that I have over here. Retri, thank you, guys. Go check out Upshot. Don't forget the pack drops that are coming up. And pray for my contest, right? Like, pray for my 2 outcomes so that I can start winning a little bit of share of these prizes, baby. That's it.
That's right. Go win them, Dave.
Let's go. Appreciate you, boys. That's gmPM. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Won't resolve for how many more hours? Wake up, phone jump, whole day lit. Bitcoin chart green and it fake out flip. Kalshi got smoke, Polymarket got flames. MGM is sweating when the smart money came. Tip off, puck drop, first pitch heat. New clay court king just crowned the 3 seed. Parlay alive with the leg on the line. One bad tweet got the market doing time. Everybody got tapes, we got receipts. Everybody got locks, we got the keys. Numbers don't sleep, lines don't lie. If the odds start talking, you gon' know why. Check the board, won the score. Hear this crowd roar. Polymarket won't resolve for how many more hours? No, Dave got the spark. Coma cut noise, bread break bread with the sharpest boys. Feature guest weekly, new heat lands. Bread pulled up, almanac had glands. Bucket got buckets when the shots get poured. Stitch got threads when the takes get scored. Add space? Nah, that's tools in the kit. Stacking up signal, then stitching up fit. Politics jumping, crypto got mood. Mention markets moving off somebody's fuel. Trump says one thing, timeline gets loud. Iran headline got oil in the crowd. From courtside seats to ticker tape parades. We don't chase news, we catch the shape. Game got pressure, market got nerve. Price tells the story before the curve. Who got NBA? gmPM. Who got NHL? gmPM. Who got MLB? gmPM. Who got NFL? gmPM. Crypto? gmPM. Politics? gmPM. Parlays? Receipts? gmPM. Check the board. gmPM. Run the score. gmPM. Crowd loud, odds louder. gmPM. Markets move by the hour. gmPM. Stats in the morning. gmPM. Chaos by noon. gmPM. If it moves, we move. gmPM. You know the tune. Sports markets headlines. Receipts. Dave Coma brag. gmPM.